Okay, ಈಗ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ. So how many inequality? 2, right? It is 2x plus y which is greater than or equal to 8 and x plus 2y which is greater than or equal to 10. That means what? Both the inequalities should satisfy, right? So that kind of region we need to find, that kind of points we need to get at the solution region, right? So now here once again inequality unto enta madabeku. So you need to consider it as equality. It is 2x plus y, this is equal to 8. So suppose if I want to draw that line, the method, x is equal to 0 adre, y is equal to 8 aitu, y is equal to 0 adre, so it comes as x is equal to 4, right? How to draw this line? Well, it comes at 0,8 it is on that y axis here, and 4,0 it is on the x axis here. So which kind of line I need to draw? It is a full line, it's not dotted line, it is, right? So points on the line, it comes under the solution region at the end, right? So what is the name of this particular line here? It is 2x plus y, this is equal to 8, correct? And after that, I need to take that another inequality also. I need to draw that straight line for that one also. So here it is x plus 2y, this is equal to 10. Once again, that line doesn't pass to the origin. X 0 adre, y 5. And if it is y is equal to 0, so in that case x is equal to 10 it comes, correct? So graph alli draw maduvaga here it comes that 0,5, okay, so like this one 0,5 x, y upon that y axis, and 10,0 it is on the x axis here. I need to join that two lines once again, full line I need to draw, right? So what it become? Okay, so here I need to draw that full line. And you need to extend also that side and this side, don't stop in between that two x axis and y axis itself, just extend it. And soon after that one you need to write that name in the sense it is equation of that particular line. It is x plus 2y, this is equal to 10. So this is the name of this particular line, don't write inequality. Okay, so I am writing the name of this line, equality, equal to, right? So now here I need to find that common region. So first I will go for that first line it is, right? So in that first line I need to choose some point, one point which is not present on that particular line. So which point? Once again simple point, it is 0,0, right? Substitute that 0,0 where? In that inequality, first inequality. So what it comes? It is 0 plus y iddalli 0 haki, idu so 0 aitu, greater than or equal to 8 aitu. So it is 0 is greater than or equal to 8, whether it is true? No, right? So 0 is less than, it is false. So if it is false, this particular statement, if it is false, so how to proceed? So which side I need to shade for that first line here? So in this particular case, I can't go for this side, okay? So this is your first line here. So I'll take this one as the first half and this is second half. So second half agudilla, yake agudilla? That 0,0 doesn't satisfy. It's not a solution, right? So that's why I need to shade that other side of that line. So this part I need to shade. So I'll shade this one. Okay, like this one. And then going for that next inequality it is, once again, x plus 2y which is greater than or equal to 10, right? So this particular line it is representing. Again, doesn't pass through the origin, I can use that 0,0. So if I use that 0,0 for that second line, okay, once again take that 0,0 for the inspection purpose. Substituting in place of your x and y, so left side is 0, right side part it is greater than or equal to 10, but the 0 is greater than or equal to 10, no, this is false, right? So if it is false, once again for this second line, okay, whether it is lower half plane or upper half plane. upper half plane, right? So it cannot contain that 0, 0. So E line addu this side, right? So I need to shade that particular thing. I'll shade like this. Shade like this one. So now here, both the inequalities should be satisfied. So where it comes that common region? Okay, where it comes that common region for that both the shaded region here, so it comes common region here. So in this part it is, right? So this part it becomes a common region. Is it? So that one it becomes a solution region. Okay, we are calling this one as a solution region. Solution region in the sense, whatever that points are there in this region, unbounded region, okay, in this region, okay, it acts as a solution for that, both the inequality, provided all the points on this boundary of that solution region. Okay, these points also, line ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ points ಉಂಟು, ಎಲ್ಲ points ಸಹ solution region ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ, because it is slack, okay, this kind of inequality, greater than or equal to. So how to write that final answer, statement it is, conclusion part. So therefore, your double shaded region, otherwise common region, so it is common region, common region is the solution region, is a solution region, common region is a solution region, including the points on the boundary of that solution region it is. Okay, so including points on the line of solution region. Okay, so this one it becomes your answer for that first question. I hope it is clear. This kind of 5-mark question it will be there, okay, in your final exam. So you should be able to draw, and this part it is, okay. So on that right side part of that graph book, and this is on the graph sheet it is. So it should be neat. Don't use anywhere pen and all, okay, pencil alli use ಮಾಡಿ ಚಂದ ಮಾಡಿ draw ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, so now going for that second question it is. In that second question, how many inequalities? Just observe 3 inequalities, 1, 2, 3. All the 3 inequalities should satisfy. So ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡುವ. Okay, first of all, I need to consider that inequalities as equalities, right? So I'll take that 3x plus 2y, this is equal to 12. And here it is x is equal to 1, and there it is x is equal to 2. Okay, I need to draw this particular line. So here if x is equal to 0, so it is y is equal to 6, and if it is y is equal to 0, in that case x is equal to 4 it comes. And if you see this particular line, x is equal to 1. Okay, in that 2-dimensional, x is equal to 1 line. So parallel to what? We studied this one, right? So x is equal to some constant. So it is parallel to the y-axis, and it is plus 1. It is right side of your y-axis at a distance of 1 unit. So that's why I'm not going to write that all those things here. So I'm just taking it as a line which is parallel to what? Parallel to y-axis. But ಎಲ್ಲಿ draw ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, parallel to y-axis, 1 unit distance, right? And here this particular line, it is parallel to what? It is parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis at a distance of 2 units above the x-axis it is. Okay, we'll draw that line it is. To draw that first line, 0, 6, 4, 0. So it is 0, 6, it comes on the y-axis, 4, 0, it is on the x-axis here. I'll join these two. So once again slack, okay, so full line I need to draw. And what's the name of that particular line? It is 3x plus y, okay, 3x plus 2y, this is equal to 12, correct? And x is equal to 1, so it is line parallel to the y axis. So where it come, that particular line here parallel to the y axis, x is equal to 1, right? So I need to draw that full line. What's the name? X is equal to, it is 1, and this particular line, it is parallel to the x axis, right, at a distance of 2 units. I'll draw that one here. It is y is equal to 2, parallel to the x axis. So this is y is equal to 2. I hope it is clear. Ee lines draw madoga jagrate madi, don't go for that usual method. Okay, so here x is equal to constant parallel to the y axis, y is equal to constant, it is parallel to the x axis. You will study in that straight line chapter this kind of things, horizontal line, vertical line. Okay. Now our work it is to get that common region, right? So we will go by one for that inequalities here. So I will go for that first inequality, this one. Whether it passes to that, this line passes to the origin, no. So I need to choose one point, right, for the inspection purpose. Where to substitute that 0, 0 here. So what it become when I am substituting, okay, I will take this point, which one, 0, 0, because it is not present on that particular line. So here 0, 0 if I put, okay, it is 0 is less than or equal to 12. Whether it is true, 0 is less than 12, yes, it is true. Okay, if it is true for this particular line, which side it becomes a solution region, where should I shade? So 0, 0 it is here, so this side I need to shade, right? So I will shade this one, it is. And then going for this one, it is x is equal to 1 line. So x is equal to 1 line, it is here, x is equal to 1 line. And here x is greater than or equal to 1. So once again, I can use that 0, 0 for the inspection purpose, right? So there also, so I will take that 0, 0, and where to substitute, once again here, if it is x is 0, x 0 is greater than or equal to 1. That is true? No, right? So this is false. 0 is greater than 1, false ಆಗ್ತದೆ, right? So that means what? For this particular line, x is equal to 1 line, left side alli barbeka, right side alli nan shade madbeka. So 0, 0 it should not be there in my answer, right? So 0, 0 irbardu anta helidre right side ge barbeku. So here for this x is equal to 1 line, so this side it becomes a solution region. Okay, now one line it is left, it is y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2 line, right? So it is y is equal to 2 line. How it is there? It is doesn't passes to the origin. So 0, 0 I can take for the inspection purpose. So here it is take again it is 0, 0. Where to substitute? In this particular inequality, y matra substitute madike siktade. So y is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so 0 is greater than or equal to 2. It comes there. So in that case, once again, this is also false. If it is false, okay, here x is, okay, y is equal to 2, 0, 0 it is present here, whether it is upper region or lower part. 0, 0 satisfy madudilla. So that's why it is upper part, away from the origin we are saying, away from the origin. So here for that y is equal to 2 line, this part it become. So now I need to identify that common region. To get that solution region, I need to identify that common region. So where it come that common region here, you should be careful while shading. Okay, you should be very careful here. Most of the time students goes wrong. Okay, stella ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ shade ಮಾಡುವಾಗ common region represent ಮಾಡುವಾಗ wrong ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Simply they are losing some 3 marks. So don't do that one. Okay. So now here for this line, this side. For this line, this is right side. For this line, it is up part. So where it comes as a common region, it is here. So this part of that diagram, that graph, It is common for that all the three inequalities, all the three regions here. So this one it is taken it as a what? Solution region. Solution region. So you need to write that conclusion part. How to write that conclusion part? So therefore, common region, common shaded region, common shaded region, common shaded region is the solution region, is the solution region. Like this way we are going to write, okay, including that lines, okay, so including the points on the lines, okay, of that boundary here, but I am not going to write that particular thing, so this is sufficient to write, okay, it is common shaded region here, so here also common region, others common shaded region we can write. Common shaded region is the solution region, okay, including the points on the line, you can write that one there also, okay, because it is slack inequality. Okay, next question here. Two variable inequalities are there, solve anta kottidane. So if it is two variable inequality, always you need to use that graphical method, graph sheet use madlebeku, aita. Again that same thing, right? I need to consider that inequality as equality it is 2x plus y, this is equal to 6, and here it is 3x plus 4y, this is equal to 12. I need to draw that lines. To get that lines, I need that 2 points. X is equal to 0, y is equal to, it is 6. If it is y 0, x is equal to 3. And here, suppose x is equal to 0, y is equal to, it comes to the 3. And if y is equal to 0, in that case x is equal to 4. Okay, like this way it comes. Now, 0, 6 on that y axis here, 3, 0 it comes here, joining these two, full line, right? And name that particular line as 2x plus y, that's equal to 6. And another line, it is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. 0, 3, it is here. 4, 0, it is here. I need to join these two. Extend that line, just keep it in mind, don't stop in between x-axis and y-axis. Extend that line and name that particular line. It is 3x plus 4y, that's equal to 12. Now, for that first line, once again, doesn't pass to that origin. So I need that one simple point to check that this or that side of that particular line. I'll take that point for that inspection purpose, that is 0, 0. Substituting this one here, so left side it comes 0 and right side it is greater than or equal to 6. 0 is greater than or equal to 6, whether that is true? No, right? It is false. What about that region I need to cover in that first inequality it is? So 0, 0 doesn't satisfy that first inequality. So that's why for this line away from the origin, this half plane, it becomes a required region. So I'll just make it as some arrow marks here. This half plane, it becomes a required region for that first inequality. Now, going for the next inequality, it is second inequality. It is once again that line doesn't pass to the origin. I can take 0, 0 and substituting that one here in place of your x and y. 0, okay, so here it comes 0 less than or equal to 12. Okay, it is true. Okay, 0 is less than 12. It is true. That means what? 0, 0 satisfies that inequality. This particular inequality, it satisfies. That means this side, in the sense, this side, lower half plane of 3x plus 4y, that's equal to 12, it's needed, right? So here, I need this region. As a solution, there is as a region for that 3x plus 4y, which is less than or equal to 12. So ಈಗ ಎಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, I need to search for that common region, right? So I need to satisfy that both the inequality, my points, set of all points should satisfy both the inequality. So where it comes that common region here, so carefully here once again, for that first line this side, second line ಈ side ಉಂಟು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ common region ಬರ್ತದೆ. Okay, so that common region it comes here. Agreeing? That common region it comes here. So this one it becomes your required solution region. So we are taking this one as solution region. Region for this system of linear inequalities, two variable linear inequalities, we are calling that. Okay, so writing that conclusion part, so how can I write that conclusion part? Therefore, common shaded region. Therefore, common shaded region is the solution region, including that respective lines. Okay, including points on the respective lines. Okay, that means here this part only. Okay, so respective lines in the sense, okay, so the common region unto, so that boundary also, okay, whatever that points on the boundary it is there of that solution region, it is there, that solution part it is there. So this is whatever that solution it is. Okay, going for that next question, fourth one. If you see this question here, so just observe once again, two variable graph sheet is needed to solve that one, and both the inequalities are strict inequality, right? So which kind of lines we need to draw while drawing? It is dotted lines, right? Both the inequalities strict one. Once again, the same procedure follows here. I need to consider it as a equality. I need to draw that lines. To draw that lines, I need that points, right? And if it is x0, y is equal to -1, and if y is equal to 0, x is equal to half, plus half, right? And here, if x is equal to 0, y is equal to half, and if y is equal to 0, x is equal to -1. So I need to plot these points on that graph sheet. So here it is 0, -1, 0, -1, 0, -1 on that y axis here, 0, -1, and half, 0 on the x axis, half, 0, right? So on the x axis here, so it comes here, it's a half, 0. And it will join these two lines, but once again, you should be careful, it is dotted line. That means points on the line doesn't comes under the solution region at the end, right? So here, dotted line it comes. What's the name of this particular dotted line here? It is 2x minus y. This is equal to 1, right? And another line here, it is x minus 2y, which is less than or equal to -1. For that one here, it is 0, half, it is on that y axis, and -1, 0, -1, 0 on the x axis here. Once again, dotted line. And what's the name of this particular line here? It is x minus 2y, which is less than -1. Now I need to search for that common region here, right? So for first line we'll search. Okay, once again I can take that 0, 0, because that first line doesn't pass to the origin. Where to substitute? Here. So it is 0 is greater than 1. The 0 is greater than 1? No, it is false. If it is false, which side it become? For the first line it is, okay, so here it is 0, 0, so it's not towards the origin, it is comes away from the origin. So here, for that first line, it comes this side, right? And for that second line, once again, I am going to take that 0, 0, substituting here, and 0 is less than minus 1. That is true, 0 is less than minus 2. No, right, once again it is false. So second line it is here, 0, 0 it is here, and 0, 0 doesn't satisfy, right? So for this particular line, 0, 0 it is here, so I can't go for this side it is, so away from the origin here also, it comes this side. So now I need to search for that common region for both the inequalities here. So where it comes at common region, for this line it is here, and for that next dotted line it is here, right? So where it comes as a common region it is, so in this part it becomes a common region. Agreeing or not? Right? So this is your solution region. This is your solution region for this particular question. How can I write that conclusion part? So once again, common shaded region. Otherwise here I can take it as this shaded region. I didn't shade that all the lines here, so it is common shaded region. Common shaded region is the solution region. Solution region excluding the points on the respective line. Respective lines. Here there are 4 inequalities. Okay, don't worry. 4 inequalities are there. And in that 4 inequalities, this and this one, x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So where it comes, x and y are both are positive. In which quadrant it comes? So that's why x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. It represents your first quadrant. It represents your first quadrant a liver bit, right? So common region that it should be a part of the first quadrant because all the 4 inequalities should be satisfied, right? Now here, to draw that 3x plus 4y, which is equal to 60, if it is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 15, if it is y is equal to 0, x is equal to 15, to draw that this particular line, x plus 3y is equal to 30, 0, 10, okay, if it is y is 0, x is 30 it comes. So I can draw that 2 lines like this way. First line it is here, it is 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. Second line it is here. Okay, now these 2 things it says that first quadrant, right? And my final answer it should be the part of the first quadrant, that is sure. Okay, so now here for that first line, whether passes the origin, no, right? So I can use that inspection purpose, that 0, 0, right? If I substitute here, 0 is great, okay, 0 is less than or equal to 60. Whether 0 is less than 60, yes, it is true. So that means what? 0, 0, it's needed in my solution region. Because, so it satisfies agutte. So that's why this side it becomes your solution region. And then for this particular straight line, this is your respective inequality it is. Once again, I can make use of that 0, 0, substituting that one here. So it is 0 is less than 30, satisfies, it is true. That means for the second inequality also, 0, 0 containing side, it is needed. For this line also, I need that 0, 0 containing line, okay, 0, 0 containing side. Now, where it comes as a common region, provided it should be in the first quadrant, nalku inequality satisfy agbeku, right? So, where it comes that common region here, it's for this one, this side, this line, it is towards the origin, and x is greater than 0. So, x is greater or equal to 0 in the sense right side of your y axis, y is greater or equal to 0 in the sense above the x axis, right? So, your common region it comes here. Common region it comes in this particular part it is, right. So, I can't go for that second quadrant, I can't go for that fourth quadrant here, third quadrant here, right. So, it should be in the first quadrant it is. So, this one it becomes your solution region, common solution region we are saying. So, here it is common shaded region whatever it comes in the first quadrant. So, nalku inequality, right. So, your final answer I can write it as therefore common shaded region, common shaded region is the solution region, including the points on the respective lines. The respective lines, right, respective lines in the sense this part, here and here. Okay, that points also it is included because everywhere it is less than or equal to, greater or equal to it is there. So, this is whatever the solution for this question. Now, coming for next question it is, and once again 3 inequalities here, but one of the inequality it is strict inequality. For this particular inequality, this is your line, this particular inequality, this is your line, x is greater or equal to 0, I can take it as x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 in the sense it is y axis, not of writing, okay, we not of drawing that separate line for that x is equal to 0, it is y axis itself, while drawing that graph we are taking. If it is x is 0, y is 9, y is 0, x is 9, and here it creates a problem, because when you are taking that straight line without any constant term, so ax plus by plus c is 0. So, this is your line, it passes to the origin, there is no constant term. Here it is, x containing term is there, y containing term is there, constant term it is there, it does not pass to the origin. In this question also, x containing term is there, y containing term is there, constant term is there, does not pass to the origin, but constant term if it is equal to 0, it constant term barudela, x containing term is there, y containing term is there, constant term is 0, it passes to the origin, right. So, here it should be very careful. So, suppose x is equal to 0, y is also 0. So, if you put that y is equal to 0 again, it comes x is equal to 0, only one point it comes. So, by using that one point you can't draw that line, right. So, that is why you need to take some other points here. So, for that x is equal to, suppose if I take it as 1, so y is equal to 1, right. Otherwise, if I take little bit bigger numbers here, so suppose if it is x is equal to 4, y is also 4, correct. There are infinitely many points on this particular line, I am taking any 2 points it is. For this particular line it is here passes to 0, 9 and 9, 0, and here it is passes to 0, 0, and then if it is 1, 1 it is very nearer it comes. So, that is why I will take that 4, 4 it is here, okay, I am joining that one and it is dotted line, strict inequality, and this is your line y axis. So, this is here and x is greater or equal to 0. For that y axis, x is greater or equal to 0, x values are greater than 0, on the right side part it is, right. So, this one it says that it should be on the right side part of that y axis, and then these two inequality also should satisfy, right. And for this particular line I can use that 0, 0 for the inspection part. So, take 0, 0 and substitute in this one. 0 is less than or equal to 9, it is true. If it is true, 0, 0 containing side I want, right, for this inequality, okay, this line, this side it comes. And for this line, I can't use that 0, 0 for the inspection part. For this particular line, I can't use that 0, 0. Can you say what's the reason? Yeah. Because that particular point it is present on the line I can't check that which side it satisfies there. So what is told, you need to take a point which is not present on the line. So that's why instead of 0, 0, I'll take that 1, 0. 1, 0, it is on the x axis but not present on this particular thing, it doesn't satisfy that 1, 0, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, it is not present on that particular line. So that particular line, which point it is, take 1, 0 and substitute here, should be careful, y is 0, x is equal to 1, 0 is greater than 1, true or false? It is false, right? So that 1, 0 point, it is here, this side of that line. 1, 0, it doesn't satisfy this inequality. So I don't want this side it is, I want that other part. Okay, so for this line here, it comes this side as a required region. Now, I need to get that common region for all the three inequalities here. For this line, it is towards the origin. For this line, it is this side it comes. And here it says that x is greater than or equal to 0. That means for that y axis, it should be right side of your y axis. If it is x is greater than 0 if you want, so your right side part of that y axis, it is x are greater than 0. So that's why here for this inequality right side of your y axis it is. So where it comes as a common region, if you see that common region, it is here it is. I can't cross that y axis on the right side of your y axis it is. I can't go for the second quadrant. Okay, this part, it becomes your solution region. I hope it is understood. Solution region, and writing that final conclusion part. So therefore, common shaded region is the solution region, including the lines for these two, but excluding here. So this way I'll write like this way. Solution region including and excluding the points on the respective line, including and excluding the points on the respective line. That means here on this line, whatever that points are there, it won't come under because it's dotted line. But this part, line segment points are included, this line segment points are included in the solution region. Okay, now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 inequalities are there. Okay, but in that 5 inequalities, okay, these two familiar, right? It is x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. So where it comes? First quadrant. Once again, the common region, it is a part of the first quadrant. That is sure, right? Now, this inequality, writing this one, you can get that points like this way. 2 points are needed. There are infinitely many points here also. And here, constant it is there, so it doesn't pass through the origin. Drawing that line, it is easier. And here also, constant is there, it doesn't pass through the origin. Drawing that line, once again, easy. But here it should be careful. X minus y is equal to 0, otherwise x is equal to y, right? So there is no constant term is 0. So it line passes to the origin, right? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. And here, if I put that x is equal to 4, so ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ಆವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ 0, right? So it is 4, 4 it comes. So actually it is y is equal to x, right? So that's why same coordinates it comes, okay? But if it is 2 is there, so it need not be same. Now, for this line, first line, I'm drawing, already drawn here for that all the 3 lines. First line it is here, second line it is this, third line it is passed to the origin. And for the first line, I can take that 0, 0 because it doesn't pass to the origin. taking that 0, 0 and substituting. So here 0 is less than 10, it is true, right? So where it comes, which side of that first line here, where it contains 0, 0. So this line. And then coming for this one, x plus y is equal to 1. Once again, doesn't pass to the origin. I can take that 0, 0. And while substituting here, it is 0 is greater than or equal to 1. So it is false. If it is false for this inequality, for this particular line, which side it is there? 0, 0. Here it is there. But nange beda 0, 0 I don't want. So which side it become? This side it cannot be upper part, right? So here for this line it is this side it comes. Now left with that third line, but that is passes to the origin, Can I take that 0, 0 for the inspection part? No. I want that point which is not present on the line, right? So that's why while checking for this particular line, I'll take that point. It is 1, 0 I can take because this point is not present here. Otherwise, I can take that 0, 1 and then 0, 2, any point, but it should not be there on the line, right? So I'll take that 1, 0. And then substituting, well substituting you should be careful. X is equal to 1 minus 0, it is 1 less than or equal to 0. 1 is less than or equal to 0, it is false. If it is false, 1, 0, it is here, okay, and this 1, 0 doesn't satisfy that inequality, that means I don't want 1, 0 containing side with respect to this particular line, right? So I don't want this side it is, I want upper part of this line. So here it comes with this side. Now I need to find that common region for how many inequalities? All the 5 inequalities, right? So first line towards the origin, second line away from the origin, third line I can't tell it as towards, away it is, okay, this side it is, and last it says it should be in the first quadrant. Whatever that shading part it is there, it should be in the first quadrant. So where it comes, the common region, that time it comes in that first quadrant, here only it comes. This one it becomes your shaded region, right? So this is your common shaded region, that is your solution region. So how can I write that conclusion part? It is therefore common shaded region. Common shaded region is the solution region. The solution region, okay, including or excluding? Including, everywhere it is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, right? So therefore it is including points on the respective lines. Okay, actually it's line segments agbeku. Okay, lines. Okay, this line segment, here and here. So that points, whatever it is there on the line, also it is included. That's the meaning of this particular statement. So this is what about that 2 variable linear inequality solution. And in case of a 1 variable inequality, when I am multiplying and dividing by negative quantity, should be careful. And in case of a 2 variable linear inequality, whenever the line passes to the origin, you should be careful while drawing that line also, as well as while taking that point also. So this is what about that linear inequality it is. Thank you.